We hear the term sanctuary city in the news in many different contexts. Turn on most national news channels, and you'll most likely hear the phrase in headlines discussing federal and state funding being threatened to be revoked in universities that declare themselves as sanctuaries. But what exactly is a sanctuary city, and what does it really do for immigrants living in those communities?
So sanctuary cities are places in which the police publicly state that they will not cooperate with the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, in detaining immigrants, nor will they release information about their citizens to the ICE. The ICE uses detainers, which are the notices that the ICE intends to assume custody of an immigrant, and may include information about the individual and their background.
And some believe that sanctuary cities are a significant threat to public safety, as stated by the nonprofit research center, the Center for Immigration Studies. In December of 2016, they published an article that stated that sanctuary jurisdictions obstruct immigration enforcement and shield criminals from the ICE.
However, others state the police are not immigration agents and do not need to cooperate in their raids and investigations. According to an article in Bloomberg, and as stated from the New York Attorney General, law enforcement does not need to and should not ask about a person's immigration status unless they are investigating illegal activity other than their undocumented status.
As of 2017, Urbana is a designated sanctuary city, but the Champaign County Sheriff does not designate Champaign as a sanctuary county. A recent call to make the University of Illinois' campuses sanctuary campuses was denied by President Timothy Killeen due to the administrator's fear of losing federal funding over open defiance against federal immigration laws. A sanctuary campus is any college or university in the United States that adopts policies to protect students who are undocumented immigrants, which is modeled after sanctuary city.
However, undocumented students can still find protection from deportation under the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program, or DACA, which they can apply for before enrolling at the university.
Former President Obama developed the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, or DACA, to allow students who come to the country under the age of 16 to get an education. DACA gives young undocumented immigrants, 1, the protection for deportation, and 2, a work permit. The program expires after 2 years and can be renewed.
DACA students must never have been convicted of a felony, must have been in the United States before turning 16, and must be currently enrolled in school or graduated from a public or private high school or obtained a GED. They also must pay $465 per year for the renewal, in addition to paying extra legal fees on top of out-of-state tuition and often many additional vaccinations, as they are listed as international students by the university.
On February 17th, La Casa and iCause, the Illinois Coalition Assisting Undocumented Students Education, hosted an ally workshop to educate students and faculty about undocumented student issues. The event reached capacity and even had a waiting list. The University of Illinois recently launched Open Illinois, a website that has compiled resources from undocumented and DACA students. You could visit the site at open.illinois.edu.